So I cut up some chicken wings, cut the bones in half, got the wings. I used up some of the chicken skin. Now we gotta use a pound of complete blend, the foundation raw, to complete his meal. This is for Hercules, by the way. So just added the complete blend, the foundation raw. I gotta add about a cup of kibble, which is the ignooch, which is like 30% protein, 30% fat. Half a cup. Another half a cup. Now I gotta mix it. I might add a little bit of Athena's food, which is, I forget what it's called. It's called Origin Amazing Grains for Dogs, which it's pretty high in protein too. It actually costs more than Ignooch food. Pay like $90 for the Ignooch food. For the Origin food, which is Athena's food, I pay about $113 every couple weeks. It might be like every 2 weeks. This food is pretty good if you don't want to give them raw. It has a very good blend in it. See that? So all the ingredients. Where is it? But this is very good for dogs. I give Athena this because she doesn't like any other food. I give her a little of the nooch, which is higher in protein and fats. And Hercules gets a little both. So I'm about to mix it in. See if he eats it. Yeah, I haven't given him bone in a while. It's been a couple weeks since Hercules had a couple bones. So we'll see if he likes it. He loves chicken wings, but he's a little picky about certain bones. He had a good workout today, so this will help with recovery. Alright, so everything is mixed. Let's see how he does. Bring it out here. See if he eats it all. Hercules is very picky, so we'll see. Alright, so I brought Hercules out here. It's about 3 pounds of food. You ready? You want to eat? Milio. Alright, go. Come on. Look at those shoulders. Big boy. It takes a beast to feed a beast. Yes, I might not walk him the best. And I'd rather work him than walk him normal. But that's the training I decide to take. I don't want my boy to have to think about everything that he needs to do and look at me for a response. He should already know what I want him to do without even thinking about it. The fact that he needs to look at me when he walks doesn't concern me because he already knows what I want him to do before he even looks at me. That's how you know when you have a strong bond. Yeah, he might pull and he might look scary, but it's just the type of dog he is. I don't see him as being scary. He might be a big dog, but to me, he's not that big and he's not that scary. I guess since I raised him, I see a different viewpoint. I see a big baby and a softie. And I treat him as one. Spoiled little baby. He acts just as bad as my baby. My newborn baby. She's almost 3 months now. When people say, oh, that's a big scary dog, I don't see it. I see my child growing and maturing and becoming an adult male. Yeah, he might not walk the best, but that doesn't mean I see him any different. I raised this puppy, this dog. He'll always be my child. I don't want people to be scared of him. That's why when he was a puppy, I would take him to dog parks and kid parks and let as many kids as wanted to pet him and touch him and play with him, pull his ears, his tail. So he knew it was okay to have the right temperament, which comes with confidence and show no aggression. No matter the way he walks, trains, he knows he's not to be mean and has to be nice to everybody who's around him. It's just a dog I raised. Athena's the same way. When she's in heat, it's a different story. I'm a little more cautious because I can't trust her. Come on, finish. He got to the chicken skin. Look at that. Yes, this is called, what is it? Collagen? No, collagen. There you go, collagen. Good for his skin, the shiny coat. And those oils allow his coat to shine a little better. He gets a low bone in there, but like I said, I put some wings in there for him to have a low bone. He hasn't eaten bone in a couple weeks. He was a little picky about it, so I chose to stop giving him chicken bones. But it seems like he's doing well with them. Honestly, if he didn't finish them, I would have had Athena eat them. She loves eating chicken bones. He was always very picky about it. He loved the chicken wings, just the little edge of it. That was his favorite part. Look at that, yeah. I still want him to eat kibble. Breakfast is kibble. And that's it. Sometimes I'll give him some milk for some calcium, but other than that, he just eats kibble for the mornings or a protein shake. Dinner time, he gets, I've been trying to do every other night raw meat, so he gets a combination. So if I ever have to put him on boarding, which I'm not saying I will, I would probably never. This dog never leaves my side. I'll never leave him behind. He goes everywhere with me. But if he was ever to go to boarding, he needs to eat kibble because nobody's gonna prep his meals the way I prep him. It'll probably just be kibble and water. That's why I want him to be used to eating everything. He eats veggies, he eats kibble, he eats raw meat. The only thing he doesn't like is fruits, which I don't blame him. But I'm not a big fan of sweets, so I'm not gonna push him to it. But right now, I think my girl is going into heat, and he's been trying to mount her, hump, trying to mate with her. But right now, my focus is to allow him to keep eating before he stops. Because if she goes into heat, he's not gonna want to eat. He's gonna look at food and walk away, and he's gonna focus on trying to breed. Which I don't want that to happen, so I have to make sure he eats as much as he can right now before that happens. So I don't have any issues with him losing too much weight. his father, he breeds, and his name is Apollo. 6 females went into heat back to back, and man, he went from 115 to like 80 pounds because he lost so much weight because he wanted to breed. Within the next couple weeks, I hope that I can promote his newest litter, which are Hercules siblings. They were just born a couple of days ago. Beautiful, 7 puppies, very nice. There's one male that I was intrigued with. He had darker markings. He was the biggest out of them all. 5 males, 2 females, 7 puppies. Honestly, I would love to get another male, but right now I am not capable of supporting 4 dogs, so I will be promoting their puppies and trying to help the breeders sell the puppies. They're all full 100% European bloodlines. Hercules, wait, man. Did you finish? Let me see. Okay. Sit. Good boy. Wait. Wait. No. What'd I say? Wait. Sit. Now you can go. Okay. Go. Drink some water. I would take another male, but I would prefer to take the son of Hercules before I consider a sibling. But we will promote some puppies soon, and they're all very nice looking. Once they start opening their eyes, I will be posting about them more. So if you guys are curious about Doberman, European Doberman puppies, let me know, and I would send you the link to find a breeder so you can reach out and see if you want to purchase a puppy. Most of the puppies come with an application, so you have to put an application before you get approved. I think she already pre-crops and docks the tails, so you might not have the option unless you say something before you decide to purchase a puppy. Sooner the better, but yeah. Thank you for watching my videos. This is Hercules, the European Doberman, soon to be a European stud, and his sperm will be promoted more, where he'll be producing incredible, big, strong, powerful puppies, as the father is a big, strong, powerful male. Right? You're so close, man. I can't.